your group is targeted, your audience is actually known to you. Based on that, you create advertisement. Whatever is required, only that much you will be speaking. So number of words is less and the space occupied, it will also be less. You are specifying the mobile number and that person might call up and ask for the rates. Wherever possible, you can avoid the articles, conjunctions and prepositions is what I mean to say. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shalini, Professor of English, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Today we are here to understand one of the writing skills prescribed by University of MYSURU for 3rd Sem B.Ca. We are going to understand under commercial writing skills, we are going to understand advertisement today. Let us see what is there in today's session. In this session, we are going to understand what is the meaning of an advertisement. Then we will understand the types of advertisement. We will also understand the format of these types of advertisements. We will also look at few sample advertisements. Then what are the tips for writing the best advertisement? So let us see today's session. To begin with, we need to understand the meaning of advertisement. As you already know, you have already watched few advertisements on the TV also. You might have seen few advertisements in the newspaper. You might have seen some posters also in the newspaper. So all these. So what is actually the meaning of an advertisement? The powerful tool to promote the sales and services is called as an advertisement. It also attracts the attention of a targeted group. Your group is targeted. Your audience is actually known to you. Based on that, you create advertisements. It is sent through print media or it can also be through this electronic media. There are various ways in which you can deliver this advertisement. Then we can also get it published in newspapers, magazines, periodicals, social media, any manner for that matter. So this is the actual meaning of an advertisement. Let us now move on to the next topic, that is the types of advertisements. How many types of advertisements are there? There are basically classified and display types of advertisement. To begin with, we'll start with the classified advertisement. So classified advertisement is actually printed in format and it is economical. Why do we call it economical? Because we have very limited space for that. It is very brief and it occupies very less space. This has short phrases and words. It does not contain complete sentences. That is the reason the space is less. Whatever is required, only that much you will be speaking. So number of words is less and the space occupied, it will also be less. This avoids articles, that is a, an and the. It avoids articles. It also avoids conjunctions wherein you join two sentences and create new big sentences, or it can also avoid prepositions. So these are the three different parts of speech which occupy a lot of space. They occupy a lot of space because the sentence that you create using these will actually be longer. So as far as possible, it is okay even if you cannot avoid, that is fine, you can write it. It is not that you should not write it at all. Wherever possible, you can avoid the articles, conjunctions and prepositions is what I mean to say. So this is one type of advertisement, that is classified. Okay, apart from this, we have displayed type of advertisement. So where do we have this displayed or commercial advertisement? So this can be of any size or any color. Okay, compared to the classified, this can be of any size or any color. There is no fixed size or color for this type of advertisement. This occupies more space because size is not a constraint. This occupies more space over here. Then to promote or sell a product, we create such advertisements. Okay, in order to introduce a new product, in order to promote that product or to increase the sales, we use this display type of advertisement, or you can also call it as commercial advertisement. So this is actually visually appealing. As soon as you see that, it speaks lot of things. So it is visually appealing. As soon as you see that, you feel that yes, we need to buy this product. We need to go check on this product. So all this happens as soon as you see this. So it has to be visually appealing. That means it has to be colorful. isn't it? Anything that is visually appealing will usually be colorful. Okay, at times black and white is also colorful. That is, it is also visually appealing, but colorful is what this advertisement is. Then we also have a variety of fonts. We don't have a constraint over the space. That's the reason it can have various fonts. Few fonts can be, some part of the text can be bold, it can be of different color. So something like this. Okay, different fonts are used in such advertisements. We also have pictures here. Okay, I'll show you the example. So how the commercial advertisement looks like. Okay, so we have few pictures also over here. So the format of an advertisement is this way, be it classified or it can be the display type of advertisement also. It has to be in this format. So what is it? The advertisement has to be enclosed in a box. So suppose you are writing, you're designing an advertisement. So what do? You have to enclose it in a box. That means you write all the advertisement, then you enclose it in a box. So whatever you are writing here, whatever content you are writing here should be enclosed in a box. So write the advertisement, then make sure you enclose it in a box. Even that box carries marks. Okay, so it should not exceed the word limit. Usually the word limit will be 50 words. Usually the word limit will be 50 words and you should not exceed the word limit, because these classified and displayed advertisements are actually known for their brevity. They should be very brief. That's the reason a word limit is given there. So it must contain all the relevant information. Suppose you are selling your vehicle and you are giving an advertisement. So for that, what are the details that have to be there? You should have the number of kilometers run. You should have what model it is. You should have the condition of the vehicle. You should also be telling about the seat covers or the tires, everything. The paint, the accidents that have happened. So whatever is required over there, whatever you feel, that is the brand name you need to specify, all these. Okay, so whatever you need to specify has to be specified there. When it comes to selling a flat, you will not be talking about the condition of the flat, isn't it? You cannot say mint condition. When you use it for a vehicle, that is fine, but you don't tell it for a flat. Mint condition is something very close to the showroom condition. Okay, you use it for a vehicle and not for a flat. So whatever is required, only that you will be posting in that advertisement. Okay, so this is the format of an advertisement. Let me just give you a few more examples so that you will be understanding it better. Okay, because we learn better through examples, isn't it? So we'll learn it now. So the first example we are going to look at is the principal of Sunrise Global School, Agra, requires a receptionist for her school. So this is an advertisement wherein some job offering is posted. Draft a suitable advertisement in about 50 words. The word limit is also given over here. Okay, about 50 words, to be published in the classified columns of a national newspaper, given all necessary details of qualifications and experience required in the receptionist. Now you know what and all to post over here. The qualification details is required, then experience is required. Other than that, if you feel some other detail that is very much essential, you can post that also. Let us see how it has to be written. First of all, I told you it has to be enclosed in a box. So that can be done in the end, because you don't know how much place this advertisement takes. Isn't it? In your answer sheet, you don't know how much place this advertisement takes. So write the advertisement first, then draw the box. Okay, you start it with the heading. You started with a heading here. You have to write that it is situation vacant. You can write it in the left. You can write it in the center also. That doesn't matter. Okay. So next we move on to the content. You are not doing it in as point wise. Please do not write it as points, because you have to write it in phrases, because you have to write it in short sentences and not complete sentences. You need not have to specify it in the way of points. Okay, so here, wanted a receptionist for principal, Sunrise Global School, Agra. I have ended the sentence abruptly. Okay, so this looks like a complete sentence, but it is not, but it's giving complete meaning. Okay, then what is it? Qualification. I have specified it like this. Graduate, that lady has to be a graduate. Fluency in English, so that is the requirement. can be of either sex, so maybe male or female, anything is fine. Preferred age group, so what is the age group that you're looking for? 28 to 35. So that person should be of that age group with minimum 3 years of experience. So you are looking for some person with 3 years of experience. So this experience is taken care of. Fine. Then this one, qualification is also specified over here. That is also done. What else do you want to talk about over here? You need to specify about the salary. You can say salary and other benefits shall depend on the experience and qualification. If you want to make it even briefer, you can just write salary best in industry. That much is fine. Okay, so you are writing this about the salary. So where should that person apply? Whom to contact? So that person should apply before 25th of this month, fine, to the administrative officer of the school. You are specifying the phone number also. That person may call and find out. If not, that person can just write administrative officer, Sunrise Global School, Agra. Okay, so this way you need to write a classified advertisement, and I have also specified, enclosed that in the box. Okay, so this was one of the samples that we saw. We are now looking at the second sample advertisement. This is also a classified. So the person's name is already given. Previously it was not given, now it is given. You are Harish or Harshita of 12. This is the address. This is the name of the person. If you are a boy, you'll write it as Harish. If you are a girl, you'll write it as Harshita. So number 12, Sevanagar, Pune. This is the address of that person. You want to sell your flat as you are shifting to another city for work. Draft a suitable advertisement in not more than 50 words to be published in the Pune Times, the name of the newspaper, under the classified column. What is not required over here for you? So this name of the newspaper is not required for you. Okay, you are not specifying that anywhere over here. Okay, so what is it? You are selling your flat because you are shifting to a new city. And let me just tell you, you need not have to specify the reason of selling also. So you have it here, you are shifting to another city. You need not have to specify that reason over here. Whatever may be the reason, the person who is looking at will only need to see what I am selling. Okay, he doesn't want to know why I am selling. So I need to specify only that here. Next, let us see how to write it. It is for sale, that is the flat is for sale. As I told you, you can write it in the center also. Okay, next, what is it? You have to specify the address so that the person who is willing to buy will come and visit the flat. So number 12, Sevanagar, Pune, ground floor. So floor matters a lot. Ground floor with 2 bedrooms. You are specifying the number of bedrooms, having attached bathrooms. So both the bedrooms have attached bathrooms. Then car parking available. So is the car parking available is what you are specifying. Park facing. So there is a park that is there opposite to the flat. Then best location. That is because you have a park nearby. You have car parking also. So that will be the best location. And friendly neighbors. That is another thing that person will look for. Here, when you're talking about park facing, you can also specify the direction that it is facing. You can say east facing, north facing, that also. Okay, so park is there opposite to the flat, but if somebody wants to buy east facing only, north facing only, they'll be very specific. Usually south facing, nobody buys. Okay, very few are there who look for south facing. So that's why you need to specify which facing it is also. So that you have to specify. Then 24-hour power and water supply. This is very important. Okay, so they will look for all amenities and all facilities. Fine. Then low maintenance charges. In apartments, you need to pay some amount for maintenance, isn't it? So that is very low over here. And again, reasonable price. So what is it reasonable price? The price you're selling it for, that is reasonable. Okay. Now what and all should you specify? You have already specified the address here. Okay. For further details, if at all the person who is willing to buy, who is willing to negotiate, can call up to this person and then find out the details and come there. So you are specifying the mobile number, and that person might call up and ask for the rates. Okay, so he'll ask for the price, and then he will decide whether to come there or not, because that person who is willing to buy that whatever price he gets to know, that should be in his budget, isn't it? So this has to be specified, and as I told before, this is enclosed within a box. Okay, so this is how you write an advertisement for selling of the flat. We will have more practice when you come for the physical classes. Then we have this display advertisement. So what am I writing in this display advertisement? Draft a display advertisement to promote the sale of new hair oil, the new age hair revitalizer cream for curing baldness and promoting hair growth, giving all the relevant information. So here all the relevant details will be given for this cream to be promoted. So this is the display advertisement. You can just see what is happening over here. So that person is very happy with his hair, and you are displaying the pic of your cream also. Okay, you are promoting this product. So as soon as you see that, the advertisement itself is speaking. Okay, you have the pic of that person who has used it also. You have the pic of that cream also. Okay, you have 15% discount. That is the details that has to be given there. Okay, so now where you can order, that is also there. Okay, then you have other things also to motivate you. Worried? So feel people think you are very old because the hair is fallen down, that is you are becoming bald. So all these details will help you to get motivated. Okay, the less you speak, the more it will reach the people. That doesn't mean that you should not have any text on the advertisement. You must have, but only 2 relevant details only you can have. Okay, so this is how you write a display advertisement, and just notice that this is also enclosed within a box. Okay, you need a boundary. Even in life or the advertisement, you need boundaries. Okay, so that is how you write a draft display advertisement. Okay, then we'll move on to understand few tips that are required for the advertisement writing. Being too vague means you don't know what the actual content is. Okay, you should not be too vague. You need to specify the details properly. Suppose you are selling your flat, you don't write which facing it is, what is the measurement, what is the price, or something like that. Few important details you miss on. So that time you should be clear enough to specify what and all has to be specified. So it's better when you are writing an advertisement, make sure you note down somewhere what you are going to specify there. What are the details you are going to specify there? So you write it in one place. That means you will not leave out any of the points. Okay, then you should not be too vague. Wordy means too many words should not be there. It should not be looking like it is there are too many things over there. Okay, then this will cause people to skim your advertisement. You have lot of text, that means people will not read at all. They tend to just go through, they just glance and they move further instead of pausing to read it. You have less text, then people will think, oh, only so much is there, let me read it off. Okay, so you should have less text so that they will feel like reading the advertisement. So the same writing tenets apply, tenets rules, okay, apply no matter what type of advertisement you are writing, be it classified or be it a poster or a display advertisement. This will hold good for everything. They should not be too wordy, it should not be too vague also. Okay, then it should begin with a heading in bold and uppercase letters. So make sure you're writing it in capital letters. Okay, so do not write for sale. Please do not write this. Make it as for sale. So this way you need to write it in capital letters only. Okay. Moving on to the next point. Do not use the same descriptive characteristics for every type of advertisement. Do not make full sentences. So if it is one thing is for sale, then it can be situation vacant or for sale or flat for sale, something like this. When you're drafting many advertisements, please make sure you have to give varieties. Okay, so specify the heading differently. When you're practicing, practice well so that in your exam you can attempt it very well. Okay, next, you should not make full sentences. Please do not make full sentences. Okay, make sure you are writing it in phrases or in dependent clauses, you can say. Okay, you use dependent clauses, you can make it into phrases, or you can use only words also, that doesn't matter. Okay, as I told before, avoid conjunctions, avoid prepositions and articles. So that will make it into shorter sentences, that is incomplete sentences, but the meaning will be complete, the meaning will be delivered. Always add contact details in the end, either in the form of contact number, email ID, or both. You can specify your email ID, you can specify your contact number also, you can specify the address also if you wish to get some letters there. Okay, you want somebody to post their resume, then you can just put some address so that they will post their resume and then they will attend the interview. Okay, so whatever is relevant, that can be added over here. Then nowhere in the answer you are required to mention your own personal details. Okay, so name will be given, contact number and all will not be given, but you can just write XX and XX and all. If at all name is not given, you need not have to write your own name, that you already know, isn't it? You have been doing it in all the board exams. You need to specify it as ABC XYZ, something like that. Okay, so the names need not be specified. So these were the a few tips to write a better advertisement. So now what I suggest you is, however, I'll be giving you a lot of practice in the physical classes. So go through the video, understand how to write an advertisement, then come back, let us practice in the class. Okay, so go through the video, understand it very well. Thanks for your time. Let us meet again with another type of commercial writing in our coming session. Take care, keep learning. See you soon. Bye-bye.